Once upon a time, in a far long forgotten country, there lived a girl who was radiant, cheerful, and elegant. Her name was lost, forgotten as time went by, and her legend was recounted in every language in existence, even the ones that disappeared. She was known to be one of a rare beauty. Her expression has something supernatural in it. It is said that time stopped when she was seen, that the trees bowed down before her, that the world life sang a symphony that no one ever heard before, and that the river stopped flowing so nothing could disturb the calmness that took place around her. The legend says that she never talked, that the breath didn't make any sound, that her step was so light that the branches didn't break, the grass didn't move, the puddles' quietness wasn't disturbed. We can even ask ourselves if she was even walking. Maybe not. Maybe she was just carried by the wind. The wind that skimmed her hair and her unimaginably perfect face, the wind that froze around her even during the warmer days of summer, the wind that was a sign of her coming, the wind that enchanted travelers, scared the hunters, captivated the fallen lovers, the wind that skimmed her hair, a pitch black or bright white hair, depending on what book you read, the wind that caressed the top of the trees, the wind that breathed life into this unknown forest, the wind that she embodied. The few writings about her remaining say that she was counted at rest during the winter or spring, during the summer or autumn. She didn't seem to be cold or hot. She slept among the trees in this dense and vast forests, using the tree's bark to disappear from any one sight for a night, a week, a year, or 5 millennia. Forgotten by everyone, she was given a new name. Every time she comes back, she sighs. She sighs at the sight of a world that changed, turned into a ruin by humanity's madness. Her forest that she'll never leave is suffering, so she sighs. She sighs and the wind picks up. The tree's top is moving again, the wildlife wakes up from its sleep. Rivers start flowing again, cover up that graveyard of dead plants, slaughtered by mankind's perversion. The lost travelers find their way back home. The bloodthirsty hunters flee the woods. The fallen lovers, deprived of the loved one, are smiling again. The artists write poems or paint on the trees to praise the goddess. Musicians sing to her as she watches all of this happening, not saying anything. She watches life is starting again, as death vanishes away, as the walls long are filling up with air again. It is said that her voice shall be heard once in a lifetime. At the exact moment her last breath will exit her lungs, then her name shall be revealed, by no other than the goddess herself. Once upon a time, in a far, long forgotten country, there lived the one from the woods.